Oops. Change that. Whew. Good evening. Good, you can hear me? Just checking sound, making sure you guys can hear me. Good, 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 good. Awesome. Awesome. It's good to hear. Perfect.
Hi, welcome back to Game State 3D.
Return of something there, Michael.
We're going to do a speed paint of one of our little peasant houses to show how easy these things are to paint. Here's the peasant house I have to paint today. It has been primered black. Okay,
hopefully everything
so
is
we're all ready
okay.
to go.
Everyone's doing well.
So I've got about 3 minutes into it so far. We got the base, we got the roof, and then we have a few smaller components. I have flat boards here for the loft, and then I got
We are good. Hope everyone is doing well.
Itty bitty window parts there. And then I have a hood for the flue up on the roof, and this could be resin printed or FDM printed. And then lastly, we have a little ragtag door to put on the front with a filament hinge. All right. In terms of prepping the model,
I'm just
sometimes
getting ready.
these little holes where the filament door, the filament's supposed to run through, can get clogged
sort of
up
impromptu.
on
I talked
resin
about it
doors.
on
Sometimes the
late
resin
was
just
it
settle in
Saturday or
there when
Sunday?
it's washing out.
The days are all blurring in here.
Sometimes with these
Just
doors,
because so much going on.
It might just be
I didn't get
a
back
little
till
off,
yesterday early
you
afternoon.
might need to clean it out. If you do,
So
you can use
then
a
went
drill
right,
bit.
hopped right into work.
5/64 is
So
the size
and then I
you
got
need
5 streams this week. Trying to stuff as much
clean
content
out
as possible before I go out on
those
surgery.
holes.
You know, hey, Prof.
So if I have a door there, I might just,
Because I'm going to be out for a while, and then we're going to have tomorrow night. We're going to have or wrap up on Wednesday because I got special guests on Sunday. So, hello.
Hello.
You're the first.
Woohoo!
Yep. Just waiting on the crew.
so we got those.
Yeah,
holes cleaned
Coco
out.
said she'd be a couple minutes
Should be
late,
plenty
and
of room
Corg
now
is
for
usually
a
right on
filament,
time. So,
and we will
yep.
continue on.
Hey, well, I got the thing and I was like, had to
Right,
download Zoom. I forgot.
Applying brown
Oh yeah, that's
onto the
Zoom is
timber
always
frames.
fun.
Oh yeah, but it's all good. It's all done. It's all downloaded.
Brush.
Cool.
I don't care about getting brown everywhere.
Very, very cool. Just got some preludes running. People coming on.
In fact, it's preferred. So there's my brown again.
Let me see here.
Kind of on the lighter side of a mid-tone.
No. My surgery's not this Thursday. It's a week after Thursday. It's the 3rd. It's April 3rd. So I'm trying to stuff it as much as I can this week.
Of course.
Yeah.
And if some of the black primer comes through, that's all the better. You definitely don't want to.
Yep. Just waiting it out here.
Time creating an even coat around this. It'll actually take away from it in the end, and it's kind of just a waste of time. You can go do something else. Do make sure you kind of hit the tops and the bottoms of your timbers. Okay.
New brand gaming there, Prof. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Because you're not going to be coming back later to hit these sides.
Where does he want to contact me through?
The last time they should be getting painted, unless you absolutely have to come back in to do a little touch up. Okay.
Hey, Chuck.
See, I'm just kind of going at it. No special care being taken to keep the wood color off of
Thanks.
the plaster parts.
I am back, yes.
Or to apply this wood color to the plaster parts with any.
There was no way we could run games.
And I might
stream games. I
couldn't. These and let some of those black.
But the seminars and the big talk show was not a big deal. Then Sunday night I was so burnt out after dinner that there was no way I was going to run a wrap up. So we're going to do it on Wednesday.
Paint job.
Yep.
And I might do it both ways.
Put the giveaway up, everyone.
Saturate it a little bit.
What time we got? I put the troller and that up now.
Your repurposed freighter drifts through space. As you stare out at the star-flecked void, another ship comes in. Wait, is this sci-fi? I thought we agreed on a World War II campaign. Oh, did we? That's cool. I can pivot. The smell of smoke curdles in your nostrils. Hold up, I thought we were prepping for a zombie apocalypse campaign. Alright, here's what we're doing. It's the year 3700. Humanity's elite fled to other planets long ago, taking with them all forms of advanced technology. Earth survivors scrape by with historic tools as weird phenomena plague abandoned nuclear sites. Witnesses report seeing glowing lights and the dead rising from their graves. And amidst the chaos, 3 strangers will meet in a dim bar. A veteran zombie slayer, a disgraced general out for revenge, and a space mercenary sent to investigate the power plants. Now describe your characters. How did you do that? I have the right tools for the job.
This is awesome. Gary Common's always great, but it's always exhausting. And then it's like recovery time afterwards. Hey, Corg.
Hello. What is good?
We got Which Starfall on. We're just waiting. Coco said she was like going to be slightly late. She rarely is, so yeah.
No.
And then Bones is still driving home because they stopped at Kurt's, but she may stop in while from her phone.
Gotcha.
But if not, no big deal. Oh my god, you got Adepticon starting tomorrow? That's crazy, bro. Oh my god. That's nuts. It's too much. That is crazy. I couldn't.
A story once spoken is ageless. The dungeon imagined without end. The curious are the ones most courageous. The tree that endures has to bend. From stillness the mad mage is stirring.
I still have some giveaways, complimentary gift giveaways from the fundraiser to get to. I think I'm down at 7 left.
Those unlucky
so I gotta get to that too.
Will never escape.
Yep. Alright, let's see what we got here. Able to program any shoutouts for the weekend yet, but that's okay. You gonna go to Gen Con there, Jeremy? I guess Tony has to really go to that one when you're on. Too big. It's just too big for me. Oh, neat.
Also, do you prefer Star?
Yeah, that works.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you again.
Oh, look, it's zonked. The 45s are really messed up again. Who knows why that happens? It's crazy. Weird. Man, I have gotten bombarded with a ton of great picks from everyone. I really appreciate it.
Got bombarded with what?
Picks. Gary Con.
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Am I, Tim? I don't know. I'm a machine, or I'm just crazy.
He's the machine.
I said I'm trying
both, maybe.
I'm trying to stuff in as much as I can before I don't know how long I'm gonna be out. So, that's wrong. That's the last one on up there. Wow. See, I'm not perfect. Hold on. I messed up. Switch out. I keep trying to find where the switch out is on that. There it is. Did not change it. Use that one. Hey, old. So my other brand new spanking new character kind of is too nervous to try and attempt to play it. I was like, no problem. Happens. Doesn't mean that. We'll see during the week. All right, we're gonna come live. We're just waiting for Coco, but she'll be on. I don't think she's ever been late for a stream ever. It's weird.
I think maybe once or twice, but yeah,
once or twice.
Common.
Cool. Good evening. Back from GaryCon. I can barely talk still, right? But I'm okay. You know, and like unlike Corg and Coco, it sounds like I had a really short flight back. You guys had stopovers. It sounds like you were stuck in airports.
Well, the thing is, like, I hopped a ride with Tim and Skylar, and their flight was a lot earlier than mine.
Oh,
so but I was like, free ride up with them. Let's do it.
You're just gonna hang.
Get to
That's cool.
Yeah, get to see them off. And so I got to my gate around like 12, and my boarding wasn't until like 6. So in the intermediary time, I just took care of like some business stuff on my phone, caught up with like my work messages and stuff like that, just to make sure.
There you go.
The transition back into work was a bit smoother. Yeah.
Very cool. So welcome. We're gonna do a session 0 tonight. There's gonna be at least 2 new characters. Now, one of them is from a legendary player on the channel who's going to play on Saturday Bones. And the other one's a brand new player. So, is which Starfall the best? Star? Which?
You can just call me Star.
Star! Well, welcome, Star. Why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself? I know you have a channel on Twitch as well. And some D&D experience, if any.
When I was younger, my uncle, who I spent a lot of my time with, their like whole basement was like all D&D, and like I'd sit down there and I'd paint like characters and stuff for them, but I never really paid enough attention to really know what was going on.
That's okay.
So that's about all the D&D experience I have. And then I do stream on Twitch. The Witch Starfall is my username, and yeah, that's about it.
Well, that's enough, right? That's cool.
Well, if you hear a screaming toddler in the background when it's my turn to talk, I am sorry.
That's okay. We usually have animals climbing all over people. It's not a big deal, right?
No.
So
okay.
That's just your familiar. That's your familiar that you get to use in the game.
Absolutely. So, fun times here. So what we're going to do is do the normal thing we do. I figured I'd live stream this because this is that low level group. By the way, you noticed Barlow went up in both, right?
Oh no, I didn't. I haven't taken a look at the
sheet's
character
there.
sheet yet. Hey.
Now, so we did one of these. Put the ladies up top. Coco, there you go.
Coco!
We did one of these low level ones with Jillian and Playmat. So finally, Chuck says, "Man, he's a beast tonight, isn't he?" So, you tired? Still tired from GaryCon?
Yeah, tired, and it's now hitting me where I'm getting sick.
Oh no, that happened last year too.
Yeah, I think it's going from all the way up there to down here.
Right.
A lot of the traveling is also my immune system just hates it.
Sending virtual hugs.
I think
Doing what I can.
If you feel better soon,
Yeah,
it doesn't take
definitely.
long.
Yeah. I will get better.
Tomorrow night, by the way, on Legends and Lore. We normally don't do these on Legends and Lore, but because the way the schedule's working this week, we're gonna do the GaryCon wrap up tomorrow night. I mean, I've been inundated with pictures. I know I've posted a ton of pictures on Facebook and all the other places, but I got pictures that, I mean, people have been sending me, and I've been trying to compile them when I get an opportunity. Yeah, wait till you see some of them. They're really awesome. So it's going to be a great show. And plus, just a little tidbit for you to get. You know, this was in the VIP goodie bag, right? This Castle Zagging book. Well,
Mhm.
I said while we were there and we are doing all this stuff, I said to Steven Chenault, Chuck, and who was the other person who signed this, Chuck? Um, so it's signed by Steven Chenault, which makes it even more special. There you go. So we got some signatures from Troller Games, and so this will be the giveaway for tomorrow night. Okay, because I already have
Nice.
one. I don't need a second one. So yeah, that'll be fun. All right. So what's up, Moku? More. Oh, and I promised Curtis I'd be wearing my Tower of Gygax shirt when we play Thursday night. So there you go. You could give him a little prop. Normally I wear the logoed shirts, but I said I'll wear Tower of Gygax for him. It's such a nice shirt, right? So all right. So this group has played one time, but only two of the characters are here, and I got a dilemma. I may even switch out the NPC, and you'll see what that is in a second. So why don't those two tell Star like a little bit about your characters, and then I can actually bring up pictures of the character in stat block also while we're doing that, and then we'll discuss the setting and some other things. So yeah, go ahead. Why don't we do Corg first? Let Coco get her wits together here. Yep, Corg.
Mhm.
Go for it, man. As I'm going to bring up your halfling. You got a halfling druid thief this time.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
That's
Yeah.
very kind of you
Um,
thinking that I always have my wits together. I appreciate it.
What's that?
I said it's very kind of you to think I always have my wits together.
You always do.
Mhm.
I mean, but you know, it's just I know you're not feeling the greatest, so I just figured let Cork go first. So go ahead, Cork.
So, during this session that we have upcoming on Saturday, I'm going to be once again playing Barlow Maple Leaf, a halfling druid thief. He's got a little bit of a southern twang to him. He's a farmer, inventor. He's got an extendable ladder. He's got some fire arrows. He likes helping folks and doing what he can with the little bit that he's got. And now that I've leveled up, I'm seeing a couple extra spells and stuff, so that'll be interesting to play around with.
I don't think you got any extra spells.
I don't got any extra spells.
Because you know what I did? I think
Yeah.
I give you the list for 5th. I think you and then you went up, and I was like, it's the same. What did I do? So I think actually I messed that up. But you got a lot more hit points. You got better saving throws. Yeah. So lower armor class. Yeah.
Well, that's fine and dandy.
Better
Then.
thief abilities too. So yeah, absolutely.
Lovely, lovely.
Yes, a halfling druid thief from Happy Springs as well, and they saved his childhood friend Fiona Swiftwhistle in the first adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone got a Fiona's bracelet of some sort. So, yep. So there's one, and then another character that leveled also, and there is Emersine with Nordblade. So go ahead, Coco. Tell us a little bit about her character.
Yeah, so she is the younger sister of two of your normal guys. Or is it one or is it two?
They're both Allens, Latham and Thorsten.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he plays two of my older brothers, and she basically got tired of being treated like a little kid, so she decided to go off and adventure and then found these people and, is trying to make a name for herself, trying to get out from up under her family's name. But she comes from the... I'm sorry, can you please remind me of where...
The land of the Frost Barbarians, yes.
Yes, thank you.
That's okay. All the way up here.
But she is a muscle mommy. She will be... I think this is the first time I've ever playing a meat shield, and that is what she will be. She will be the meat shield with a lot of heavy hitting.
Yes, definitely. A barbarian character. So the story behind that is the adventure group, the Windborn, which is in Altamira. There is the prince of the son of the king. And it's a long plot line. is here with those two characters. And basically, a couple years ago, they told the younger sister, "Don't come." She didn't listen. Then
No,
the
I
first
never listened.
last adventure, they met her and they told her if she needed money real bad, go work at the Tickling Feather. The one did, it was really mean, but yeah. So that's where we were.
It's older siblings, I guess.
Yes, older brothers, and it's just the way society for them may be too. But it's a really cool character, and that leaves us with, what's up, Kurt? I know they're driving home from your place. I assume so. Bones hops on. She does. If not, no big deal. Third character, PC, and if Little Bones comes on, we'll talk about it a little bit more. She's going to make an old school 3-stage character, which starts as fighter, then goes to thief, and ends up a bard. So she wants to make a bard character in the old school style. So the character will be fighter. Okay, I'll be a fighter. See my issue. We have a lot of hackers here. So and the NPC Uriah was a fighter maester. So I'm like, oh, we'll worry about that. So we're in Star. Character, this you probably call on some of the background. 45 years of campaigning in GREYHAWK. The adventure we're going to run is number 1104 because we ran 1, 2, and 3 at GaryCon. We'll talk about them tomorrow. And yeah, and it'll be in Altamira. It's called the title's right below, except it's 2 words. Decisions will be the name of the title for Saturday.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to give you some decisions. So, Star, what do you know about D&D as far as options for classes? Have you seen anything interests you over watching here and other places? What do you think?
I just get I super am into the story. I don't really pay attention to the classes, and that's really bad.
No, it's not. A lot of people, hard RPGers, it tends to not be a primary thing for them, but that's okay.
Yeah, no, I'm more into the story than who the class of the person.
Yeah.
So I'm the person, I'll play whatever you want me to play. Type of
Really?
thing. Yeah.
Why don't we assist here? What do you guys, Coco, Corg, what do you think? Do some assistance here. So Jillian, we're not gonna have Jillian and Matt this time because they'll be moving in and out. So this will be one of those, just like we do with all the groups. We'll have a floater group, and we may add in some other players in the future. Swing some people in and out like we always have done. Because we want to. We want to give everyone some opportunity, and but I say this: the druid's may have to up his healing spells a little bit, right? If you're the only one, and right now there's no offensive spellcaster in the group. Yes, it's Star. You see, Jet. Cool. Yeah, Star. Throwing, trying to, these low-level games are where to start people who have barely played. And start, because that's just kind of like the level of Coco where you started, right? First started, correct? 5th level?
Yeah, I think 4th, 4th level, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Spellcaster is going to be one that may be a little, with the area effect spells and stuff, and also they tend to be paper thin, but a multi-class character. I know Coco's very first character was multi-class, right? You did a fighter mage.
And it's been a year and 5 months, and she's now close to getting 8/8.
Yeah.
So the more multi-class you go, the slower you will level up.
Yep. Yeah, Vamp, your wizard does fine, but you come from a background of knowing what you're doing, too. So we always want to I'm not going to throw Shadow Mage Bounty Hunter or Shadow Mage Assassin on Star. I don't think that would be fair. You know what I'm saying? Or or something like that. But maybe Bird started as a cleric mage.
A cleric mage could be interesting.
That gives you healing and offensive capability responsibilities.
No.
No, that's not.
Oh.
Yeah.
A question that we could ask. So, Star, I know that you said that you don't like you don't pay attention to like the classes as much. Is there a particular type of character vibe or personality that you are thinking of that you might want to play, that you had an idea of? Because that can potentially help guide it as well.
Kind of like a mage style.
Okay, so you want to do a spellcaster? We can do that. We can give that a shot. But I don't want to make you a straight mage. I think that's
I'm okay.
That's a recipe for
disaster.
Well, not a disaster. I just think it's something that it makes it one dimensional. For yeah.
I don't mind being like a fighter as well. Like that's fine.
So I'm thinking like. I don't see the class goes up so slow because the tables are so high, but Ranger Mage is always fun, right? Like Anna Meyer has a Ranger Mage. Who else has a Ranger Mage? Someone else has a Ranger Mage. Who am I missing in the campaign? Oh my God, my brain just shut off. Yeah,
it's okay. It's allowed to buffer.
Yeah, there are no blade singers in my game. So if we go here. Here's the master list here is here. Boing. Of all the classes that I have in my 1E, 2E game. Yeah, it's extensive. This doesn't count multis as well. So, yeah.
Jay's built out a lot of classes for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'd hope so. He's been doing this forever.
Forever. Thank you for reminding me how old I am. Yes. So.
Yes, please. Jay always invites you to bust his balls. So don't.
Thank you for Coco. Absolutely.
Well, that's not what I was trying to. I just mean like from like hearing all of the things. It seems like it's been quite a long time. So forever seemed appropriate.
It's close. It's close. Ranger Mage is. Because we don't have a tracker then either, do we?
No, my character doesn't like all the magic-y
no, you don't.
mumbo jumbo shit. I don't like it, so it stays far away from me. So I don't do any of that. I just do all the heavy hitting.
Yeah, Pat 66 number 1. Wild Mage cannot be multiclassed. It's elementals and wild mages are not multi-class capable or dual class capable classes in my game because they're so intensive on their studies that they are not allowed to do that. So and also to throw a brand new player into a wild mage with surges, it would be kind of and by the way, we had fun but
entertaining,
but could wipe the party out in an instant. Yeah,
I don't think that would happen. I don't know.
So the worst surge I've ever seen was an NPC, an 11th level wild mage who cast magic missile on a target, and it surged. And the effect was every creature within 50 yards was affected by the same spell, friend or foe. It's the most damage I'd ever seen ever. Because that was like 7 die 4 plus 7, no save on everyone, and there was like 20 people in the area effect.
It was nuking the area. It's auto hit.
It took down 3 people in the party, 3 people in the other part. It was disgusting. So yeah, I don't know if that's a good way to go. Or with
well, I want to be welcomed back, not asked to never come back.
Can you imagine? I think a straight magic user is the way to go because you get a feel for the base spell list.
Okay.
Definitely. And I'm just debating if we combine that with, because I know what Bones is playing, and that's a straight fighter to start, and then dual class to thief, and then class out to bard. So yeah, it's Blue Joy, cool. I see you changed your name. That's cool. All right, so I think we'll go. Range will go up slower, but it'll be cooler because then you're going to get some other better abilities. You're going to be able to hide outdoors, track, bonus damage versus humanoids in melee combat. I think that's the way to go. What do you think on that, Coco?
So no cleric in the party.
I'm PC the cleric.
Oh, okay. What is the other girl playing who's joining us?
Oh, it's Bones.
Yeah.
No, I
Someone's
thought
just
you said
joining.
someone else was going
No,
to
that
join.
you weren't here when I said that. The other person said to me that they were too scared to play currently. They want to watch
Aw.
more. But do not fret. I still have a few days. I'm trying to get a brand new. Yeah, Kurt. Yeah, too scared. I want to get someone who's completely new to the game. That's what I'm trying. That's what this game is meant for.
Oh, so similar to because Coco, that was you when you first joined in. You hadn't really played much D&D,
I
right?
never played D&D when I first joined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Never
So
even
like me,
touched
never
a D&D
played,
dice.
just been
Yes.
just like seen it.
Same
Oh,
thing.
I've never even seen it either.
Oh damn.
Same
Yeah,
thing with
I
Warden.
I was a baby
virgin.
baby.
I was a baby virgin.
Yeah. Bird was the same way, but she may have seen other people play, but she was brand new too. So, well, you guys with the Strommel stuff, man. You guys are gonna be so. I don't think angry is a word when you see the Luke book come out. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. Yeah. Yes, but I'm gonna let her think on it. If she wants to join, late and change her mind, but I'm gonna see if I can get Crusher Kurt. I'm not introducing them to a Shadow Dark game first time everyone dies, right? I'm not gonna do that. No.
Do it. Do it. Throw us in the deep end.
No, I wouldn't do that. I think I'm
You
gonna
gotta
go.
learn to swim somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it takes drowning.
So
us.
Jeff, man, you get the idea with these kind of games. Exactly what it is. We want to introduce new people to the campaign. We want to make these new people wonderful, great community members like Coco is and like Corg is, right? And all the
Right.
others, and that's the idea for this kind of game here. So, I imagine that if Jillian and Playmat are available in the future, they're going to play too, and so I think Ranger Magic User is the way to go.
Okay.
I think that'll be good because a ranger's like Aragorn from Lord of the Rings, right? Okay,
Mhm.
that's pretty. All right, yeah. So a ranger magic user will give you a lot of abilities. The only problem with that is, out of all the multi-class options, like as you could, Coco's telling you about Thornland, her fighter mage. After
Mhm.
it's got to be 20 adventures at least. Is only 7,
Mhm.
8. I haven't done experience though Thornland from GaryCon yet. You may be 8. I'm not sure. You may have grown up from it. I just don't know.
I was very close to getting 8/8, a level 8 fighter. I think I was maybe 5,000 XP off.
You may
So,
get it.
Sweet.
You may get it. I just haven't even looked at them yet. So, yeah, it's very possible. And but it's slow. It's a race, but that may not be a bad thing because it's not a race. And I know some people bust my stones all the time. Chuck, how come I haven't leveled up? Well, it's because I'm doing the experience the right way. You know,
What
I want
are
it to
you
be.
supposed
I want you to.
be?
Yeah, I want you to grow the characters to grow and feel it.
Because you haven't said pretty please, Chuck.
Yes. By the
Don't
way,
forget the cherry on top.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
is Chuck still on? Or he may have had to go. I know he's so busy. Oh, he's still on. He may be lurking. So, Ranger's a great class. Ranger's a great class. Mage is a good class too. All right, so Ranger Magic User. All right, that limits you to 2 different specific races: half elf or elf.
Half elf.
Everyone loves half elves. Yep. I want to show
Those
one
are
picture.
amazing.
We're going to show one Chuck picture from GaryCon. If I can set 5. This set is not. I did not take most of these, but Chuck really shows his spirit here. There you go.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, and you had him by Ed. That's awesome.
Yes. So if I want everyone to look at this one real closely. Let's see. Look at that one. Look at that one with the tongue out. Right there.
Yeah. That's
Let me
awesome.
guess. Did he yell Trollsaw before or after?
Not sure, but and Tony with a smile there. This was these are I think Alex. Yeah. Sage. It looks like fun, doesn't it? All right, I'll talk to you offline. So, No, I was not. I was not. I did not get intoxicated one single night. We'll save that all for tomorrow night's discussion. Okay? But I wanted to show Chuck in his glory there. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was just fruit juice that Jay was drinking.
No, I was not.
That was just spicy fruit juice.
I had one. Hey, we all went out. I had one drink, right? That was it. Yep. All right.
I clearly remembered you having at least a couple more, but that can be a discussion for tomorrow night.
What, Sunday night? Sunday night?
No, not Sunday.
Oh, you mean that the night that GREYHAWK Mike was DMing?
No.
I think there was a night where like you guys had gotten like a bunch of extra pizza and everybody at the table looked at least a little bit tipsy.
Yeah, I didn't have any of those beers. I didn't drink one beer the entire time. All right,
then you might have just been naturally that tired.
I was exhausted. So, all right, Ranger it is, Magic User it is. So, very simple. Here, I have this up in Player's Handbook First Edition. So, none of this stuff you need to worry about. I will handle it all. Okay. Rangers are, a very stout class. They usually dual wield. And that was more of a second edition thing. They can use shields, but they use bows. So that's going to give you some options besides spell casting too. But and Magic User, you'll be able to have spells that enhance your ranger abilities, and also offensive spells like Fireball, Lightning Bolts, that kind. Experience table wise, I'm not sure where you're going to fall in on if you're going to be 4/4, 5/4, or 5/5. I have to work that out. But you'll have spells. You'll have good spells. The one thing I never want to do with spellcasters is give them shitty spells, right? Except for Ed, who complains I gave him nothing. Did you guys hear that story?
And then you just continue to give them nothing if they complain.
That was it. It was at Greenwood. He's like, I don't have Dispel Magic. I don't have Fireball. I'm like, Ed, you're a GREYHAWK mage. You have oil. It looks boiling oil bath. Who else has that?
I don't have that.
Exactly.
I don't even know what that is.
Exactly. There's all those spells. So that's the way it goes. He's got great spells. He just that was
and he always is wanting a rest, but Jay never lets him.
No, there was no one. He got really mad too when I told him that one of the characters from the group, Eric Boyd's character, they were going to execute the character if he didn't come to them in person. Then when they showed up, the other mate said, "I was just lying to get you here."
Wow.
He got so mad. He's like, "I'm leaving." I was like, "Well, you're here already. You might as well fight it out." So, all right. So Rangers get some limited spell ability themselves. A lot of it's druidic spells. Usually I give them of your deity. That's why, Elazira, the newly married Elazira. Oh, by the way, everyone, newly married and bearing probably not one, but 2 kids already.
Twinsies.
Yo.
Yeah, no, Jay said, well, if you have a boy, you have to name it Emerson Winchester V. If you have a girl, you can name her whatever. I was like, dude, don't limit me. Give me 2. I want 2.
I'm like, okay, fine.
He's like, I want both options.
Exactly.
That's it. So we've already worked that out for the next generation. Yep. So, we got 3 generations playing already. So I'm trying to figure out how old I'm going to be when that generation starts playing, but we'll figure that out in the future.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yep. So.
He'll be like Gandalf and never die.
Yeah, you're right, Jeff. It wasn't, but then we did that. Fritz, we had
Tim
DeTruly finish the ceremony. Yeah, that was it. So after all the carnage that day. Oh my God, that feels like it was an eternity ago already. That adventure. It was Thursday morning. It just feels like forever. All right, so Magic User, you'll be a base type of standard Magic User, getting magic missiles, dispel magics, burning hands, that kind of stuff. Standard offensive spells you may have heard of before. So it'll be fun. Ranger Mage. And don't worry, I still do this to this day. Because someone was going to kill all three party members of theirs on Friday. Right? She's not even commenting.
Oh yeah. No, I was.
You killed 2.
No. Yeah, well, they were in the way. Sorry. Look, when it's Fireball, you don't ask questions. You just do it.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
exhausted still.
And hey, I mean, you were just using nuclear meat tactics there. Like,
Yeah.
if somebody goes down from it, that just means they can't handle the meat. I'm just sorry.
Exactly.
Kith Spy, chuck a fireball at the beholder. Fireball's not going to work on a beholder. No. They have that anti-magic eye. Psh, gone. Spell done. And that's at least in old school. I don't know about 5th, but in old school, you can't really cast spells at them unless you're sneaking
and
up.
look, I was really worried about trying to get this dragon down because his breath weapon was, if you got hit, you went down a couple of levels. Thank God I still had my amulet. Yes, thank God I still had my amulet against level draining. And I was the only one, I think, besides a couple of people, Eric Mona, I think his character, is the only one who didn't get their levels drained.
Yep.
It was ridiculously hard.
Him,
So
Bones,
like,
and
so
Creep
sorry.
were just hilarious.
Kay, thanks, bye. Okay,
amazing.
cool. Thank you.
Yeah, they were amazing.
It was a great game. Well, yeah, so much, and the acting and the RPG, the RP, and that was so awesome. But yeah, it goes to show that you could have an obscure item on your sheet that saves your ass, right?
Yeah.
And that did, I think I even give you a special for recognition of that.
You did.
I did.
When I got that, it was during the 24-hour. No. Was it before or after the 24-hour?
I was 24-hour stream. I'm almost positive, wasn't it? No. It was the lead up. It was one of the prelude events.
It was the lead up because that I got the Amnestia Spear and the amulet
from the spirit of your mother.
And I hadn't used it until just now on Friday.
Yep. There you go.
So it was like a good couple of months in between before I used.
Yeah, from July of last year is when, or was it?
Yeah.
It was July. I think I did the 24-hour stream. So that's great. So, Elven or half Elven? Now, I have options between mostly, and where I have Imri, which is Anna Meyer's first character, coming from in the campaign, and a lot of them. And so here's Altamira, right there. We play in is this area of the Lord Mel Mountains. This is forest. All this in GREYHAWK, but the Axewood is an area where a lot of rangers come out of, elven, half elven rangers that are half Sylvan elf. So a ranger mage could come from there. Or we could do the, lesser noble house of Selene, the fairy kingdom of Selene as well. Either one. Green Wallace, it's 1E, 2E, old school. A lot of people call it 1.J because I've been playing this for 45 years.
Hey, good question.
Yes, and we have a lot of fun doing it. What's that?
Could you be a relative of Elazira?
Oh, you went House Vreston.
Yeah.
You went of Vreston? Because why not?
Okay.
Of Vreston Estate. That'll be a good tie-in. Okay, I can do that. Half Grey Elf. See how easy half Grey Elf, half Elf Grey. So Hamers is your uncle or right? Hamers, the head of the house, is your uncle.
I thought it was my dad.
Hamers is your dad, right?
Yeah, he's my dad.
And you're half elven too.
Yep.
Do you want a younger sister?
Oh, yes.
Why was she?
What do you think, Star?
Sure.
I was gonna say, why wasn't she at the wedding?
Hey, she was busy. Okay, she was busy.
Maybe they don't have a good relationship. Maybe
didn't even know.
Maybe
she's
like,
married.
Fuck Elazira.
No.
Maybe she doesn't like him.
No.
Maybe she did get invited to the wedding, but just chose not to go.
Maybe
because drama and intrigue.
Or maybe there's this thing called I was unfortunately busy and tied up at the moment.
It's like I want a good relationship with my sister.
Okay.
Figuratively or literally, however you want to take it. You were tied up at the moment. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to stir the pot.
No, it's a good.
Yes, I
It's
know you
no,
are.
it's a good. It's a good point. I mean, it'll work. It'll absolutely work. So the kingdom, and that's a lesser house of Selene. The very kingdom of Selene is is here. The Welkwood is here. The deadly cess forest down here. The Pomars, where all the humanoids live, are here. The legendary Wild Coast, Hardby, Greyhawk City are all nearby. This is my little area of the world I always play in. We had a lot of questions, by the way, during the Greyhawk seminar about why the demi-human realms don't get as much use or lore, and I said, well, that's not the case with me at all. But I guess they were talking about official lore. So, hey, Roku, good to see you. All right, so there you go. So you'll be of House Reston. You can come up with one first name. You don't have to give that to me now, but if you can give it to me by Thursday, that would be great.
I can do that.
Cool. So, yeah, I like Geoff too, Brungale. That's a good place too. Over here. In the Sheldamar Valley, and here's the Grand Duchy of Geoff here. Jeff, a lot of people call it, whatever. I hack stuff apart with my South Jersey
Is that where
accent.
Scottish Jeff is from?
I don't think so. Scottish Jeff's a Highlander, so I don't think that's...
It's where everybody named Jeff comes from.
Yes,
it's just
exactly.
a nation of Jeffs.
The land of Jeff.
Exactly.
Yep. Planet Jeff.
So I guess a good storyline is she's come here because you're going to be spending a lot more time here now, Elazira, right?
Yep.
And you're also
we're extending that Winchester branch.
Yes. According to Bill the Master Crafter, it doesn't go up one straight line because of all the inbreeding, according to him. So yeah, thanks, Bill. Yes.
He will always and forever be jealous.
Well, that's it. That's absolutely it. So, another quick sidebar story. My best friend who doesn't play D&D, his mother died. She was 95 and she was ill for a long time. Saturday, and so my wife and I went over there last night. I opened the door and they're in the kitchen. He looks at me. He's got this weird look on his face. He said, "Dude, you made me laugh harder than I've laughed in a long time." I'm like, "What the hell did I do?" And do you guys all remember the picture? Some of the first pictures I sent out, he says, "Only you would take a scooter and put your frickin' flag on it." He started.
Right.
Yeah. He started laughing his ass off because that made me laugh so hard, and so I was like, "Hey, cool. At least I made you feel, At least I made you laugh about something." So.
You need to hire someone to create an original Altamira Lord Gazumba song or national anthem or something like that, and then when you honk on the scooter, that's the song that it plays.
So early on, before you were there, I was taking the music from Rodney Dangerfield driving around in his yacht and Caddyshack. And I had this up and I was driving it, but I almost crashed 3 times.
Of course you did, Jay.
Yeah, so I stopped doing that because, I couldn't do both. So, is the Village of Halma going to be played? No! We're way past Halma in my game. We're talking more about, stuff in the area of Altamira and all right, so questions for any of you may have, especially Star, please shoot them out there.
And there will be I will get a sheet, right, that says all the things.
I will have yes, and it's card stock.
My brain's like
sheet. So here, for example, so I have a master here, and then I update it and I email it in PDF with the date of the play on. So here's Emerson's sheet for me. Notice I'm not going to reprint it every time here, just with the changes on it, and I give them a clean, updated copy, which they already have both theirs. So they already have both theirs. All the So in the picture.
Should we break down the sections of the character sheet that Star will need to probably pay attention to the most, where everything is located, because it is a bit different than a normal 5e sheet.
It's nicer than a 5e sheet, right?
Oh no, yeah, I feel like it's much more simplified, but if a person has never seen a 1e sheet before, they might not know where everything is located.
So let me bring up your sheet. We'll bring up Emerson here. Emerson. So there we go. So
you're so smart, Corg.
He is. He's a smart guy. So here's all your stats. Strength is important. Strength, intelligence, wisdom, dexterity, constitution, charisma, comeliness. All right. Oh, you know what? I think I missed something. I did. That's on your sheet. That's updated. That's supposed to be 18. So that's 18. You because your Fiona's bracelet token.
All right.
Yeah. So
Emerson is an
on
18
my sheet it's
comeliness.
updated. I missed switching it. So that's 18.
Star, do you know what comeliness refers to?
No.
It's
Beautiful
basically
you are.
attractiveness, hotness.
Because everyone
Okay.
in the game,
Yes.
and you believe it or not, you think that was the stat that they got rid of it after first edition, but like of course everyone cares about it in the game,
Yeah,
so it makes
it's
it
a big
fun.
meme across the community.
Absolutely.
We always ask, "Oh, there's a new character
yes.
we're meeting. What's their comeliness score?"
So
How hard are they?
are you okay
Yeah,
with
exactly.
me doing creative license to make up a character that looks in similar appearance to Elazira?
Yes, I was just fixing to ask how similar is she, going to resemble.
Well, here we can do that right
Elazira?
now. I can go on Portrait Workshop. I guarantee you, I have this name. I have it. So we got a Portrait Workshop, and I go Elazira, A-L-I-Z-A.
That one has a 0. There you go, bud. Maybe the other 2.
Elazira.
Okay, well, don't lose them, please. I need them for Saturday.
There you go. See, I mean that's
She's cute. She's cute.
She is super pretty.
That's why Emerson fell for her, of course.
And she wasn't crazy. She had
Exactly.
her moments. She had her moments, but she wasn't completely
I mean,
crazy.
she's played by you. She's got to be a little crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like she had. I was like, wait a minute.
Thanks,
She's my character. She had her moments, but they were a complete power couple on Thursday.
Oh, that's awesome.
They were both.
Did that get
amazing.
recorded?
Unfortunately, it did not because I had no place to even put my equipment up. You know, that was the thing. It was just, and I was like, you know what? I want to concentrate 100% on DMing, 100% on giving the best possible experience. And for what I hear, everyone, all 3 games had a great time. So that that was the most important thing. I wish I was able to have done that.
I have some
but
serious FOMO now.
Yeah. So yeah. So there's Elzir. I will create a younger sister off of this image, which will be real easy. With some slight changes, and if there's anything in particular you want, Discord me. If you like, well, I want the hair color to be blonde or gold, the eyes want to be purple, whatever you want, you can tell me. All right.
Well, you got the eye color correct.
Oh, you like that light blue? Okay.
Yep.
I got it. Got it. Cool. Very, very cool. That was a great idea. Great idea, Courtney, to do that. Right?
Yeah, I figured even it when she levels up and she's able to like go into sessions with Elazira, I think that would
That's awesome.
expand the story more and make you give you more ideas. So why the heck not?
Yes. Also babysitter.
That too. You could be the kick-ass aunt, Star.
That's awesome.
Kick-ass aunt.
Also, questions from the audience, please, especially if you're new to the channel and just want to know that I run. So we got Nuclear Meat, we got DFCC, Slav Squad, 2 drink minimum,
Bone baddies,
and this will be 6. Hey Sam, good to see you. This will be 6. 6 special groups. So
you busy boy.
Well, there's also 22 to 23 regular adventuring groups. So that makes 28 to 29 full groups. Because I am a glutton for punishment, but they're not all played at the same time. Excuse me. So I'm gonna tidbit another. This is the pick that Tim gave me from the phone. I thought this is probably one of the in the top 10 GaryCon picks. And that is the Nuclear Meat group in their poses. Did you see this yet? There, Coco or Corg, did you see that pic? Maybe not. Here we go. Hopefully I do the right one. Here it is.
Nuclear Meat.
That kills me.
That's an awesome pick.
I love how Jay is just standing in the middle going, Yep.
Yeah,
These are the crazies I associate with.
Absolutely, and that is that makes it all worthwhile. That everyone's enjoying themselves. So
And can I tell you how awesome it was meeting Marquee Gaming in person?
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
It was amazing.
yeah, 100%. And I got to play with Rachel in my Tower of GREYHAWK, and she played.
I know.
Yeah,
She
she
survived.
played a
I'm
vet.
happy
Yeah,
about
she
it.
did. She had 1 point. Right. So in old school 1E, there is they decided it would be a good idea for some reason to do the following, and that is, let me see if I have up this stuff. Hold on 1 second, because I think I had the book up still. Oh, don't I have? Did I close all them out because I'm dumb? Yeah, I did. That was stupid. Give me a sec. Give me 1 second here. So let me bring the player's handbook back up. Strength is they didn't know how to ramp up strength without going to 1920. They didn't want to do that. So what they did was they created a table where they have a slash percentile beyond 18 strength. So here it is. All right, there it is. See, right there. So 1800 is like ogre strength, and that's why it works. Yep. So, okay. Rachel and Mark are awesome. Rachel and Mark are. I have a really cute pic with Rachel. We bumped into each other in the vendor hall. She's like, "We need to get a pic together," and I'm like, "Awesome," because they're great people too. So here, let me throw that up. Did that explain? Hopefully that explains to you old school 1E percentile strength. So that the barbarian has a higher strength than 18, if you understand what that. So here we go. This should be in set 3 or 2, 3. Here it is. Yep. So there you go. That's a cute pick. So, yep. You okay
You
there,
look like
Coco?
a diva, Jay.
Yeah, I know. It's my throat.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that you're getting ill again. Yeah, I look like a diva.
Yep.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
The hand on the
Very
hip,
much
the
so.
1 foot in
Yeah.
front of the other, 100%. Yes.
All right. Well, okay.
A fashionista, if you
Yep.
will.
Yeah.
She's
So
the D&D diva.
that's it.
The D and Diva.
Coco says that a
D and
lot.
Divas. That has to be a party name somewhere.
She says that a lot. So that's okay. I can take it. Whoops, that's my background. Okay. So we got half elven ranger mage from Celine, House Reston, younger sister to Elazira. Beautiful. That's perfect.
Nice.
Very, very
Do
cool.
we want to go back to the character sheet and keep going over the sections?
Yeah, why don't we do that a little bit here? And so you'll have your stats, you'll have your... I got stuff everywhere. Too much. I'll bring Emerson back up. There you go. Your armor class. So these armor classes are low. They're exact opposite of what there is in 5th and 3rd and all. Lower is better. So that's your armor class of all things. Shield, dexterity, armor, magic. Boom. Shieldless armor class, no dex, and rears when you get if you're going to get surprised, someone backstabs you, you stun yourself. You're not completely incapacitated help, but you're stunned, and someone's attacking you. That's what they're going to get. The rear armor class is then that would be that. Here's your hit points.
Jay typically takes care of those calculations,
All that.
though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't have to.
All you gotta
like,
do is roll
he
dice.
tells you. Yeah, he rolls the dice. He'll let you know if it hits because he has all of our character sheets laid out.
Yeah.
He's very good about doing the initial calculations for a lot of this stuff for new players.
Okay, cool.
That was one of my
confused the
number
shit
one
out of me for a
problems.
second.
Yeah, and don't worry because I'll have the sheet. But at GaryCon, I hand all the sheets out.
Yeah.
So when I go and ask for a saving throw, I'm not telling them what it is. Everyone had to look for it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" It was just weird that I didn't have the sheet to look right at.
You
I usually have
spoiled us, Jay.
Yeah, I know. It's part of the fun. Here's your experience tables. I take care of all that. Number of weapon attacks, all your weapon proficiencies. So she specializes in battle axe. This here is your pluses to hit and damage, irrespective of anything else, other spell effects. Your weapon, your strength, specialization, it never changes. It may go up, it may go down if you got injured or something, but yeah. All your special abilities are here. The languages are here. Your movement rate, which is very important in this game, is here. You'll have 30% magic resistance to sleep and charm because you're an elven, half elven. Yes, Jeff, I try. And Jeff, very kind words you said on in the CarryCon Facebook. Thank you so very much. That was very kind of you. You and Alex both said some nice things. I appreciate it. So when you're saving throws, you got to beat these numbers. So you would need to roll an 8, 9, and these modifiers are like magic rings and stuff. This is your base class modifiers. Hero points are always this is the number of places where hero points get used. That and adding crits and removing fumbles. So.
Yeah, see, now you want why I don't like magic? Because my saving throw is a 15.
Yeah. Yes, it's the worst save for you by far as a barbarian.
Yeah.
You hate magic. Yep. Your cousin is Prince Arian Ralphson right there, by the way. So, and then have you done your dislikes brothers Latham and Thorson? Yeah. So,
You're a bunch of assholes.
well, we'll see about that Saturday.
Oh, what? I get to have another interaction with them again? Great.
It's part of the family bickering, right? Or it may not be bickering this time. The name of the adventure is Decisions.
Mm-hmm.
I have a
Decisions. Which brother will she punch this time? Decisions.
Could be.
Which brother will I give the ability to not ever procreate? Decisions.
That was awesome. Well, now it's your 4th. You're only 3 levels behind Thorsten as a barbarian. He's 7th. But look at this table.
I mean,
it
I
doubles.
might not, do the full thing, but it'll hurt. It'll hurt.
That'll be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. I am.
He's like, that is definitely happening now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's canon.
I'll give you some options for that. But yeah, so thieving abilities, Corg, yours are all updated here on your sheet, all right there.
Yep.
So yeah. The ranger will have move silently and hide in natural surroundings or hide in shadows outside. You'll have percentages there. So if you want to hide, go and hide in the brush or something, there'll be a % chance for that. Missile ranges, very important for your character. Thanks, B-Town. Good to see you. Good to see you. Jeff, that's great, man. Thanks. I have a ton that I've compiled. So we're gonna show them all tomorrow night. I have them from other DMs. I have one of Will. I have one of Anna. I tried to find as many other DMs out there for the community as I could. So can you ban me? It's for a challenge. No, man. I'm not gonna ban you. Come on, man. I'm trying to quit. Yeah, dude. If you're in the community, maybe. You are. You're following me. That's just, dude. I don't want to ban it. If one of my other mods wants to ban you, go ahead. But I'm not doing it. Oh, and there are no other mods on. So,
hey,
Brugale, thanks.
Let's go.
Yeah, give me a minute. So, and then you'll have over here, special abilities. You may have. Let me think if you have any as a ranger. You have tracking. Oh, tracking will be right here. Your tracking is right there. Your percentages to track, which will be indoors and outdoors. Look, you do have outdoor tracking.
Oh, yeah, 50%. 50. But she'll be a ranger, so she'll have better percentages than I will.
Yeah, probably. Yep. And she'll have indoor tracking, too.
Yeah.
All right, here's going to be your age, all the descriptions, gear. I put that, deity. Look, this area here you can always fill out on your own. I always leave it blank, add in a couple things, but you can always fill them in. Mannerisms, weaknesses. Back page, money, magic items. Here's your healing potions, scrolls, rings, wands, your armor, weapons, miscellaneous, and then you will have some spells. Here's your magic user spell book. So, yep.
So excited.
No, he's going to make me ban him. Okay.
Yeah, he's just being annoying at this point.
Now I will have to do it.
Time him out. Don't even ban him.
Yeah.
I'll make him even more mad.
That would be so funny.
Just time him out for 9,000 seconds.
There.
What an asshole.
I don't know.
No. Some people just like being annoying for fun.
Exactly.
That's stupid.
It is.
All right. Yeah.
So that's your sheet. I will have that done hopefully by Thursday. So that's what I need to name. I'll have a little bit of time tomorrow. Before Legends and Lore tomorrow. So yeah, that's when I'll get that done.
I'll
But
probably have you the name by the end of the night.
okay, great. You just Discord it to me. It's wonderful. So yeah, I don't want to give away anything on the adventure, but it's and Brugel, thank you for that, getting us all hype up. So for that, oh wow, thanks Josh. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're feeling okay. Since we're so high, I will do the new World of GREYHAWK Gazetteer revised, and then one adventure module. If you already have either one of these, I'll swap them out. But here's Ghost Tower of Inverness, one of the best ones of all time. All right, we'll do. The winner will get 2. So I'm alive, Josh. Yeah, you can tell my voice; it's not good. And you got Coco did a great job. Tomorrow night we're going to go over. Tomorrow night will be the Gary Con wrap-up show because I have Bill Webb and Zach Glazer from Frog God Games on Sunday. And I don't know when my next Sunday will be because of my surgery the week after. So I want to make sure I fit everything in I can in that time frame. All right, what other questions does anyone have? Oops, I don't know what I just hit there. Oh, it was Coco.
Do we want to go over how sessions are typically run and how combat works?
I think she's watched that, right?
Okay.
But
Yeah, I've watched.
Yeah.
I watched quite a bit.
Note the
Okay.
following.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's Jeff. I know I was talking to Curtis today while he was driving. He was in Nebraska or whatever, and he's they're going to implement some cool additions to it. It sounds like the miniatures went well, miniatures and terrain. So are the Iron Hills or Crit Wall near there? No. So here's Crit Wall for your Undy, right? No, Crit Wall's Shield Dance. Crit Wall's Shield Dance. Jeez, what am I doing? You got me brain dead there. Here's Crit Wall. Part of my campaign setting, Iron Hills. Way far away. Right? Iron Gate and the Iron Hills. On the other side of the map. Yep. Okay, I'll leave that map up like that. So, a couple things that if you've watched the show in 5e, movement is action beyond 10 feet. That's the number one thing people have trouble getting used to. Movement is action beyond 10 feet. Number 2, it's group initiative, and I will call everyone out when they go.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, Anna plays. Anna plays in Shield Hands. That's where Anna's campaign is set. Yeah, thank you for that hype train, everyone. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Anna's campaign is up there. So, spells. I'll let you spell point your spells. So, say you have 6 spells on your spell list, and you are able to cast 3 firsts or 4 firsts. If you want to cast 4 magic missiles, that's fine. But I'm not making you pre-memorize spells. That would give you a little more flexibility. I do that with all mages, just to make it easier. I even do it with Ed Greenwood. My guys on Thursday, though, they got to memorize all their spells ahead of time. So the rest of it we can go over as we go. I think that's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, Tim, that was where it was. So just looking here. Anyone else with any other group questions? I know, Coco, thanks for, I know hanging in there. I know you're not feeling great tonight, so.
You rest up, Coco.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need you better by Saturday.
Oh, yeah, no, I will be here whether y'all can hear me or not. If my voice goes, I will hopefully be able to learn some,
Just learn some sign language.
Well, you're a barbarian. You can grunt.
Oh no! Somebody cast silence on Emerson. Oh no! The mongrels of the putrid tongue. They got to her, and now she can't speak at all.
Oh God, no! What? My brothers love that.
Okay.
Exactly.
They would love that, wouldn't they?
So
she swallowed a bee. And now she can't talk.
It'll be a fun time there, Star, and just have fun with it. And like, if there's something you don't understand, we can stop what we're doing, and I will answer it for you. I do that all the time. It's no big deal. Don't feel intimidated or anything. Just ask. No
No,
one
I'm just
questions not
super
too silly.
excited.
Yeah,
I'm just super excited.
that's cool. It's cool. Just you know, everyone that we've brought in is always has stayed and has played more, and that's the whole thing. And then you branch out and you meet other people in the community. You may play in some other people's games down the road, like Coco has. Corg, are you? I thought you were hopping in someone else's, aren't you? Now, someone else invites you to play in a game yet? I'm shocked that no one else has invited you to play in another game. I thought you were playing
I mean,
one of
I've
Tim's.
gotten invited to like a couple one shots here and there. I did get invited to another thing. I don't know. Actually, no, I can probably talk about it. They're doing a public event. So I did get into a group called For the Cause.
Oh,
It's
nice.
with a TikTok mutual of mine,
Oh, cool.
and they're basically running the system For the Queen. If anybody is familiar with that, I think it's published by the group made by Critical Role, like the same group that made
Nice.
what is it, Daggerheart?
Right.
And so they're going to be running exclusively charity streams for various causes.
So it won't be
within
every
that
week
system.
or anything like that. It'll be whenever there's charity, whenever they do it, right?
Yeah. But their very first session is going to be this Friday. Now, the way that they have it set up is they basically have a ton of people within this community, and then they like hire on certain, or not hire, but they bring on people for certain games. So I'm not in the first session, but I'm going to be trying to raid into the first session.
That's cool.
Just to boost the numbers, because
Yeah, man, that's
it's during
great.
the same day.
That's great to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
All
is
right,
that,
cool.
but like me playing in sessions, no, not as much.
Oh, Tim says he invited you multiple times.
Yes, Tim did invite me. Yeah.
So we don't need to talk about that. No, I won't even talk about it. I'll save that for tomorrow night. Curtis stare.
Oh. Yeah, that is definitely a discussion for tomorrow
You'll
night.
save
where
that
we
for
can go
tomorrow
into
night.
a lot more detail.
Thanks. Yes, Kurt's gonna try and hop on too. He may be home by then because he's in Utah now, so he's gonna hopefully.
Yeah.
Curtis still isn't home, so I hope
That's a
everyone else
long
got
drive.
home safely. I know that Antiquitous was staying there till today, so
Wow.
yeah, he drove both ways, all the way from California and back there. Greg, he did. Yeah, he did. So Greg was in 2 games. I hope you enjoyed them. We can talk about them tomorrow as well. So yeah, I tried to leave this to an hour. So we'll 9 a.m. Saturday. Let's just let me, even though they're scrolling through, let me do this. Let me share what's going on this week. If I can remember myself, because my brain is fried. So tomorrow night, the GaryCon wrap up. All right, I got a lot of pictures and a lot of stories. Right, lots of stuff. It'll be tomorrow night 7. We're giving this away. Signed by Steven Chenault, Chuck Humbo. Want to remember Troller Games, the Castle Zaggig Eggsberg book. It was in the VIP pack. Right. So, yep. Fancy, isn't it, Chuck? Yeah. Thursday night, we continue Karen of the Skeleton King by Rob Kuntz. I did get the sequel from Alan Grohe, Tower of Blood, at GaryCon.
Nice.
So I got that. So down the road, I haven't looked at it yet, but that will be a down the road one. And that'll be we'll continue that Thursday. We only want to finish that, and then like I said, I don't know how long I'll be out for all my things with this hip replacement. And then here we go Saturday. Bones will have a fighter, straight fighter that's going to be a bard in the end. So, and she probably wants to take her up the highest possible level, so the fighter will go up to 7th before she even turns over to thief. So it's a long haul. So yeah, so we'll have a lot of hack and slash in this group, which is good. So, and I will take out Uriah Rothschild, and I'll bring in another NPC for this because you'll need a cleric. So I got that covered. That won't be a problem. Hey Brett, good to see you, Brett. We're just finishing up. We'll be on tomorrow night too at 7 o'clock. for a wonderful, wonderful Legends and Lore. So, any final thoughts, Star? What are you most looking forward to?
The torture you're gonna put us in.
Oh, yeah. Well,
She's
Correct answer.
learning. She's learning.
it's not torture. It's and
mind games.
it's the,
Character building.
Adventure.
Mind games.
the mind games emotes coming out. If I can find it, here it is. Yes, my mind games emotes coming out.
That's okay. I'm good at mind games.
Oh.
That's awesome. We'll talk about some of those mind games that I did on the groups tomorrow night.
I am
That's-
so excited to watch that tomorrow.
Especially what happened to Darling, his character Flavius. Oh, my!
Yeah.
Oh, it was awesome.
I'm sad I didn't get to watch Saturday's game or hear about it, but
Oh, it was awesome.
Thursdays and Fridays game were awesome.
They were all awesome. All three of them. I don't want to put one above the other one, but like the groups were distinctly different. All the players were great. All the open signups were great, and it was a lot because yours had 9 characters, but one was an NPC. You had 8 players. The other 2 games had 9 players. It was a lot, and but it was fun. Yeah, it was.
Jim, don't spoil. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah, Greg
That's
just didn't
tomorrow.
figure that one out right off. I kind of made it obvious a little bit, but like, oh man, it was great. It was just it's fun.
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah, that happened as well.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got to remember that too. I forgot about that, Jeff. Fritz got charmed right off the bat in that game. Curtis had a bad day playing. He did. Oh, I completely forgot. I'm glad you reminded me of that.
Fritz does it to himself, so he can blame nobody but himself.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Brett. And we got to remember, Curtis / Fritz had the best one-liner of the entire Gary Con.
Oh yeah.
I think I just screwed 2 of my sisters.
It was. Oh yeah, it was great. It was great.
Sounds amazing.
Context is a wonderful thing.
Chuck, what time are you
so
running
great.
tomorrow? I know you got something special going on. Tell me what time. Yeah. Yeah, it was awesome. Well, I introduced. We'll talk about it. We'll say that for tomorrow. But a group that goes back to the late '80s in my campaign. I brought them back for this. He did. I think he hit twice the entire adventure.
Yeah,
So-
that's because he screwed 2 of his sisters, and of course he was easily charmed by one of them, so that was a given. And then, he turned on us, but he could barely hit the people who he was supposed to hit. I mean, it's Fritz.
Oh, okay. So I can't rate into you or anything. You can't rate into me because I'm starting at 7. If you're starting at 4 or 5, if you start later on, then Chuck, just work out. Just let me know the exact time, and we'll figure it out. So maybe I'll come on a little early. All right. So I got some work to do tonight. I'm actually going to work on the NPC. I got an idea. You're not going to like it. Well, you may like it. So maybe we'll have a second Reston Winchester connection.
Oh.
Just kidding. Won't be.
The look on
Wait,
her
remind
face.
me who that was again? I'm trying to remember.
Well, I'm just saying,
That's true.
your sister.
Oh, my sister, one of my sister-in-laws. Okay.
No, your new sister, Elazira's new sister, that we don't have her name yet, and I'm
Oh.
going to create a new NPC.
I'm sorry, brain.
It's
over.
okay. It's okay.
Brain's still trying to piece itself together.
Yeah. Coco's getting sick. Bill was stellar. Everyone was stellar. We had a great time. And, you can't say you're looking forward to it, with 51 weeks to go till the next one. But, yeah, my worry is how do I outdo what I did these 3 games? And as someone said to me, it'll come to you. Just like the second game with Asperities, the Lich, came to me because of the fundraiser. So it connected that all in. So, all right. So, you guys want to shout out anything on your channels? Go ahead, Coco. First, what do you want?
So
Doing the giveaway in a second.
Probably no streaming this week on my channel. Still decompressing from GreyHawk. But next week I will probably be. If you're not in my part of my Discord, you can find me easily. I will be putting out some notifications whether I will go live, because I do still have a community challenge of drunk phasmophobia to do.
Wow.
So that is still on the books to do, and I will be doing that. So, yes.
Yes.
That's gotta be fun.
So
Yeah, Brett. Yeah, we all have recovering to do. We all have recovering to do, because you guys started partying early. So I'll show one more pic while we're going here, showing you how early that partying was started. So Corg, what's going on, man?
What is going on? The secrets of the universe are unfurling before my eyes. And by that I mean I've got a stream in about 20-ish odd minutes.
Oh, cool.
We're going to be streaming a game called, I believe it's pronounced Apico. I could be wrong about that, but it is a bee management simulator. Part of its proceeds go towards bee conservation charities, both in the US and the UK. We started playing it during our last stream week and definitely didn't start a bee-based cult in service to the Hive Mother and Beezus. And then beyond that, later this week, we're going to be playing a lot of Warframe, checking out one of the latest updates where you can play as sci-fi David Bowie with a flamethrower guitar, and then doing a fashion show with our Warframe clan as well.
A fashion show in the game?
Yes, in Warframe, because there's an entire subsection of the Warframe community called Fashion Framers, and literally all they do is just try to collect things in the game for better and better fashion. And just doing so, it's an entire subsection of the community, but we'll be doing a fashion show with a buy-in of some items in the game, and then the winners get the collective pool of those items.
Kojak just said, "Wait till I hear bee cult."
You did indeed. We're not, for legal purposes, we are not a cult, but we do worship the Hive Mother in that game. It is great time.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And Star, what's up?
Tonight we stream, and then we normally stream in the morning, and then tomorrow will be our last stream of the week because we are going to the East Coast, but I will be here on this channel on Saturday.
Cool. Excellent. Well, we appreciate that, and thank you for coming and participating. By the way, Mike Disney's on. That's a no-brainer. So I'm going to rate him.
Thanks for letting me be here.
Oh, of course. Thank you
I'm
for
so
showing great
here.
interest. Yeah, it'll be fun. One last thing. So when people say they're burned out, well, this picture I'm going to show you is from Tuesday night.
Oh God, that's when we were getting started. That's when we were getting started.
Look at those lovely faces.
Oh, and that's one of the nights I was talking about where you did have stuff to drink.
I did. I had two
you did.
I had two vanilla
You did.
Kahlúas and cream that night. That was
The
it.
truth come out.
That sounds so good.
It was good. Yes. Curtis brought an entire bar with him. So yeah, that was awesome. So.
And it sucks because we only were able to remove 3 bottles of that whole entire bar, and he still ended up taking a bunch of it home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's nothing bad on this picture, Josh. This is a fun picture. Yes. So this is pre. Gary, that's why you get there early. I got there Tuesday to hang out and have a good time and just chat and all and just hang out with people before the real con starts. So yep. So there you go. A little tidbit for tomorrow. Yeah. There he is.
Yep.
Yes, I tell secrets. I'm a blabbermouth. I can't hold back. There's Curtis. Hope you're doing all right,
He's
dude.
worse than some women, you guys.
Yes, I am. I'm worse than some women, according to a lot of women. Yes.
Yeah.
Billy Gianta.
I don't know if
According
that's
to
an insult or a
various
compliment.
female
It's a compliment,
individuals.
I think. Yes. So you never know. Jada Villagenta. Now, Josh, you're allowed to say that word because of your heritage there, but I can't say that. Oh my God. So, all right. Let's
Jay
do
the village gossip.
I'm the
That's who he is.
gossiper.
Mm.
Yep.
I didn't tell much gossip this year.
Lies.
What did I tell?
Everything.
What?
I will get back with you tomorrow.
Yes, I didn't. It's a reputation. So yeah, I don't think I told a lot of secrets this year. So, did you cover the GREYHAWK bubbles that WotC released on GM's Guild? I don't even know what that is. GREYHAWK bubbles. So.
We're all just screaming in the chat.
Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, extra by drawing for the winner of 2 books. Of course, Chris, I'm back at it. It's good to see you there. It's good to see you there. It's all whole crew, right? All right. For the winner's going to get the 5th edition Character Gazetteer Revised and an original, well, a 1st edition Ghost Tower Reminiscence reprint. If you have either one of these, I'll swap them out. So here we go. And we're going to raid into, and sit tight, we're raiding to Mike Disney, who always deserves the raid. Here we go. Let's see who the winner is. Tim, Stronghold D&D. Wow.
Hey!
I know he doesn't have either one of these. So, all right, Tim.
He cheated.
Tim, I don't have
Let's
either. So here's what I'm going to promise Tim. Tim, Discord me your name and address. I promise I won't give it to Curtis. That was just a joke. Mercury is in Gatorade. What the hell does that mean? All right. So, yep. Thanks all for coming on. And we will see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, 7 to 9, 2 hours of GaryCon talk. We'll have some guests on. I know Curtis is planning on coming on. We'll have some other guests on as well. So, Coco, if you're feeling up to it, we'll make the rounds of a lot of people. Hopefully I can get Bones on tomorrow night. She's not streaming to talk about her character a little bit, so. All right. Yeah. Oh, you did? Oh, so you still had Alex there. That's what I thought. So good to hear. So I love you all. Thank you. I'm surviving countdown to my surgery. So, of course, man. Jeff, and thank you for really kind words. We'll see you soon. I'm going to hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I knew it. I did the wrong button. All right, Jim, congrats on the win there. I will send out this to you. You just need where to send it to. Everyone sit tight for Mike Disney. Dun, 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 dun. Going to bed early tonight. I gotta get up super early tomorrow. Oh, la, 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 la. Unlike you, Corg is just about to start streaming.
Me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you tomorrow night. Thanks. All right, there you go, Mike. You should be in with Mike Disney.
Tim called Curtis his scorned lover.
Did he really? I missed that.
Hell yeah. It was like the very last message that got